Hey, I'm RT and welcome back to RTsWorld. So today I present you the next generation of casino technology and it is called the chain casino. As you can see here, we have here in the background 32 lamps in total, which are linked together in a chain. Yeah, that's why I also creatively and very fitting added some chainmail armors and some chains in the background, but you get the idea. This is the chains casino. And you already saw in the preview basically how it works. So we have here some diamonds. We have here this kind of redstone snake going on. We can place in one diamond. As you can see, the chain starts, and as soon as this light is off, we can get in another diamond and another one, and so on. Now we have basically 3 lamps going in a row. One already disappeared. Yeah, this one also disappeared. You get the idea. Sometimes the lamps do not reach the end, but that's the idea of this machine. You can see the progress of your snake or your chain going on this display. You can put as many diamonds in as you like. As soon as this lamp is off, the casino will accept the next item. And can we make it to the top? Come on. 3, 2... Yes, perfect. We got the netherite block. So you get the idea how this machine works. You start a chain and you want to make it all the way to the end, which, yeah, of course, wins you a netherite block in this case. And just before I forget, many thanks to all the suggestors, as always, in the comment section. There were a lot of suggestions, but this time I chose to do my own one. I wanted to build this machine so desperately, so long. So yeah, that's why today no suggestion, no commenter. This time it's RT's machine. And yeah, as always, this casino will be structured, or this video will be structured in 2 parts. The first will be the explanatory part, where I explain every circuit to you, and spoiler alert, there are not many circuits in this machine. It just looks huge. It is huge, but yeah, it's a little bit easier to build than most of my machines. And second part will be a block by block tutorial over there, where we'll start with this platform and build everything from scratch. Okay, now you may ask, okay RT, how does this machine work? And I will explain to you, since it's not that complicated, honestly. So the first part we have to do is insert 1 diamond. We do it in here, item filter, gets our profits into this chest, oops. And then we start this pulse extender. And by the way, this machine is completely Java and Bedrock friendly. In Bedrock, you only have to replace this sticky piston pulse shortener with a comparator-based pulse shortener. That's the only thing you have to do. And yeah, you can see that in one of my Casino Basics video, how to do that. Okay, so we now added this pulse. We now started this pulse extender. Why do we do that? Let me just put in 1 diamond. We do it so there's a little bit of spacing in between. So now we can insert the next one, and there's a little bit of spacing between the dots. Otherwise the casino could confuse itself, but you get the idea. I want to have at least 4 or 5 lamps passed with the first pulse until we get in the next one. That's what this mechanism here does. Then we're just gonna start this row, and since it's a little bit tough to get in here, I will just explain you very broadly, and then we can look in detail in one module. So we will start here, this will fire, it will get a signal yes or no, and so on, the whole row. Then we can go up here with the signal, we go again this way, we go up again, and this way again, all the way ending up in the yellow circuit, which in theory gets us the netherite block. So that's the snake-like motion explained, but how does this machine now determine if you win or not? And yeah, this white and green circuits are just, I would say, supporting circuits to just get the redstone signal to the lamps. So how does this machine work? We have here a bunch of droppers, which are all configured, usually like this. We have always 1 item in there which is stackable and 8 which are non-stackable. That leaves us with a chance of 88.89% of progressing to the next lamp. So if I start this one, the hopper will shoot any item of these into this dropper, will shoot it into this hopper. The comparator will read it, and only if it's an X, it will power this repeater, power this torch, power the lamp, the first one, and also, as you can see here with this torch, go with the cyan circuit up and power the next 88% dropper. So we have basically a chain of droppers that are powered in sequence. I will show you how that works. First lamp, second lamp, third lamp. always a 88.89% chance. We can, of course, get unlucky and do not get it. But that's basically the repeating structure, which is everywhere present over there. Exactly 32 times present over there. Oh, now we were really unlucky. We did not get the first lamp. But you get the idea. We just progress from one lamp to the other. And now you may ask, okay, RT, but what's the total odds of getting to the end of the snake? And I can tell you that with the configuration I showed you before, which is 88.89%, you just take that percentage number and multiply it by the power of 32. So it's 88.89 to the power of 32. That gets you 2.31% in total. So every time you play this, you insert a diamond, 2.3% of the time you will reach the end. And if you're a little bit more like profit orientated, I would say, profit oriented, you can remove some non-stackable items and do it like this. For example, this would represent a chance of only 87.5. You see, that's not much of a difference between the 88.89, but the total odds after we take the power of 32 are nearly halved. It's like 2/3 at least less, so from 2.3 to 1.4%. So a full percentage point in drop. If you want to increase like your profits a little bit, you can do that. Okay, yeah, what else to say? Let me just play it once more and you can witness it by yourself how it works. So we have either of those torches go off, off, off. You can see that they go off in sequence. Then we go up. And now the signal just stopped because we lost. But you get the idea. We just progress a chain with every lamp having an 88.89% chance in this case. Every 5 lamps or so we can insert a new diamond and get a new pulse, or get very unlucky like in this time and do not get a new pulse. But as you can see here, we have progressively deactivating all of the repeaters. As you can see here, we just progressively... Oh! Now the signal stopped. We got unlucky. Yeah, but basically that's the idea behind this machine, and that's how it works. I think it's a ton of fun. It's very, very easy to build since it's modular. It's 100% modular. It's just a bunch of supporting circuits and always the same module over and over again. And yeah, in a second we will build this together block by block over there. So, welcome everyone to the block by block tutorial, and this time we will start with a platform that is 16 wide and around 10 in depth. You can also do a little bit more, a little bit less, but the 16 is a given. Okay, you can pause at any point to count the blocks where everything is located, and yeah, just make sure to build this. We have just some redstone lamps, just some stuff going on. That's a slab beneath this item frame, and beneath the slab we have 2 hoppers facing to the right, a profit chest, filter items like this, normal diamond in here, and this kind of configuration. Same goes beneath the netherite block. There's just some dropper facing upwards with some netherite blocks in there. Okay, let's start. So the first thing we want to do is place in here some of those green wool circuitries. So come on, let's do it. And once more. So, then a bunch of redstone lamps are going in. Okay, that's it. That should look like this now. And then we add one more extra circuit right here, which is this one. And from here on, we just progress like this. This will just power that lamp over there. Okay, that's the first one done. And now it is time to build some modules. And for the modules themselves, we just want to start here with an orange block, then another cyan block, and then another orange block. So we're gonna do repeater, repeater, redstone dust. And with the orange one, we're gonna start. So we have here a redstone torch, there a redstone torch, we have a repeater, we have 2 pieces of redstone dust, a comparator, our dropper, and I will use pre-configured droppers from now on, where only one, or yeah, just 7 of those are in. You can configure them afterwards, but make sure only non-stackables are in first, because that makes it a way easier to test this machine. Otherwise you can never say that it's working correctly. Okay, so that's the first dropper. We would engage this dropper here with this repeater. That's to check it afterwards if everything is working. Okay, so next up we want to start here with a redstone dust, repeater to 2 ticks, repeater to 2 ticks, like this. Then we're gonna place here a redstone torch, here like that, and here. Okay, so that's already done. Then we're gonna place in here another one, like that. And now we just place here a slab and torch and 2 pieces of redstone. Perfect. Okay, then we also want to have right here the next hop dropper with this configuration. 2 pieces of redstone, repeater, like that. And now you may wonder, how do I get over there? And the answer is, we just have here another redstone torch, and we are going to get in here a redstone repeater, torch. We're gonna go, oh, that should be orange, I'm very sorry for that, otherwise it would be confusing afterwards. So here will be our redstone dust, torch, torch, and that's it. Okay, and now we can test it out. So just place the redstone torch real quick. We have 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So this modular system is working, and now we just copy it over, what is it, 8 more times to get to 11. Okay, now I copied it over 8 more times, and as we can see, if I place in here the redstone torch, we can see that already our first row is working perfectly. Everything is fine. Yes, also this one should work. Perfect. Okay, next up we want to mirror this whole thing. So we just mirror it basically with this plane. So as we can see here, we just right above this composter, 1 block further, we just mirrored everything. So now the pulse not runs from the left to the right, instead it runs from right to left. Yeah, as you can see here, just the same module as before, just mirrored, and here is a torch missing. Okay, here is also a torch missing. Okay, yes, from here on we want to grab ourselves the blue wool. Where is it? Right here. And we just want to go up like this. The goal is just to get into right here. So perfect. And then we also gonna need some more repeaters, 2 in total in here. And same goes then for the other side. That's our new output. That's where we go upwards afterwards. Okay, so let's get on with the white circuit. And the white one is basically just a row of wool like this and another row like that. And now we're gonna start alternating like this. Sorry, like this with redstone and redstone repeater. Then we're just gonna go down 2 blocks and then another one. So it's 1, 2, 3 redstone torches. And we're gonna do the same thing over here. Like this. Okay, and here we're just going to place in some redstone dust, and now we copied this over just for the other modules. So as you can see, I copied everything over, looks like that now, and here you can see that we have 1 redstone dust that is leading nowhere. That's where we get into this lamp again. So it's just this circuit here. Okay, now if we take here repeater set to 4 tick and place in all our redstone infrastructure basically. We then take here a sticky piston so we can start this machine finally. 2 ticks is very important. And then we just go down as so. Just some redstone dust. And the next part we want to do is we're gonna copy that whole module here again and put it on the top. And as you can see, position wise, this one is still 1 block space in between. It starts of course again at this point, since we go again from this side from left to right as the first one does. And positioning wise, it's just really directly where this composter is, that composter is. So that's the plane you can orient yourself, or this repeater is directly above this redstone dust. Okay, so last but not least, we're gonna get in another lime wool. We're gonna get in some redstone dust right here. And some blocks. Torches. More blocks, and then we just do this kind of thing. After we did that, we just basically elongate this platform here. Like that. And here, yeah, of course this module here is not necessary at all, so I will remove it. Forgot that, I copied it just over. We don't need 11 in the last row since we have only 32 in total. So here it's repeaters all the way. And here it's also alternating repeaters. And alternating redstone dust. Okay, that's it. And now it's time to connect the circuits. So once more, we have this connection going up, as so. Here we're gonna have a torch, and here we're gonna have a repeater set to 4 ticks. Okay, finally, the winning circuit, which is yellow in my case. We just place a redstone dust right here. Right there. Right here. And I think now we are ready to get ourselves this circuit. Yes. Right next to this dropper here. Okay. Here will be a repeater necessary, as you see. Okay, that's it basically. This one's here to 2 ticks, and then we just place in some node blocks. One right here. And one if we start the machine, just right here. Okay, and with that build, everything should work out now. Of course, now everything is configured to 100% win rate. Make sure if you want to configure it correctly afterwards, make sure to do it either like that or like this. And now it's time to start. It's looking good. Looking good. Only 4 lamps left. 3, 2, 1. Netherite block. Perfect. Okay, so with that done, as always, there is a world download link in the video description. If you really like my videos, make sure to give them a like, give them a comment, and if you love them, make sure to become a Patreon supporter on Patreon. Link is now on screen and in the video description. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.